But then we say, well, what if I lose that arm? What if I can't get the omoplata either? Well, that's when you go, and this is the way to look at the way you combine finishes from the guard. Arm to arm to leg. So I can go from right arm to left arm, or from left arm to left leg. The reason it often happens this way is because when he saves that arm, look what he does. He pulls it out. See how the shoulders turn? Now this shoulder's forward. That's my arm. That arm's far away. I have no use for that anymore. It pulls it out, he pulls it out, and this one is what we call shoulder to shoulder reversion. When he turns like this, by the way, this is a part of wrestling too, stand-up wrestling, when you're setting up takedowns. Same idea. When one shoulder goes back, the other is prominent, the other comes forward. That's my arm. So I will attack this arm just to get him to pull out, so I can then attack this arm. That's a very good tactic for setting up one arm, is by starting with the other arm. Get him to react, you follow up. But the same now goes, instead of from right to left or left to right, it goes from top to bottom. Where I go arm, pulls out. And I want this arm, but he might stand up and yank this arm out. Now I lost both arms. You can even stand all the way up, doesn't matter. Look what I got left. Arm to leg. Here, I can go for the knee bar, or I can go for a toe hold. So what people do is, when they're saving an arm, they leave a leg behind. And that's really, in many ways, the kind of genesis of the leg lock. It comes from people leaving the leg behind because they're saving their upper body. And people are notoriously bad at protecting their legs and their feet. Now watch what I do. Same as before. Wrist, rocking chair, he pulls out. Now let's say this, for one, he just kind of pulls it through. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move my hips out. He might try to turn to face me, and I'm going to block that shoulder, if he does. But ideally, as soon as he's pulling that out, I'm already going to go here and bring my right knee through his legs and my left leg around behind, and I'm going to squeeze. Now, a number of things can happen. Part of it depends on his reaction, okay? Now, if he keeps trying to turn into me, I can still keep setting him that way. And when his weight shifts that way, this leg comes off the mat. And I can start to attack it. I can get it behind and get it this way. He bends it, I can grab it here and get a toe hold. He bends it all the way in, I can actually set my leg out and over, and I can get him this way. All right, just keep bending him until he taps. Or snaps, as the case may be. So you can close in on it, you can flex the ankle, and this isn't even getting into twisting leg locks. Or I can go to the knee bar. But when I go to the knee bar, here's what you expect the opponent to do. He starts to roll. Just roll. You roll that way or roll the other way. Either way. You roll the other way. He's trying to get out of it, to unscrew this and pull his leg out. And that can work. So I've got to be prepared to stay with that leg and stay with him. And I'll sit on him. And now from here, I can sit off to the side. Now when you're here, you can do the traditional knee bar, and you can also go behind the arm for added leverage, but you can also do, this kind where you're holding it like a figure four and locking it and squeezing. Now it's very hard for him to get his leg out of that position because I'm holding it there, and I start to extend my hips, and that starts to flex his knee. But I want you to see this as a part of a progression. So just like I was talking to Andre about this the other day, that it fits in context with, rocking chair sweep or arm lock, omoplata or triangle, knee bar, toe hold. See, this is a bigger picture thing, isn't it? There's a lot there. This becomes an entire attack system based on this. What they share in common is this. Rotation. You rotate, you go into that leg, this arm, so forth and so on. You see them all as being part of the same family based on that initial motion that they have in common, the spin or the rotation. Okay, so one more time. Here, wrist, my hook, he pulls out. I go for this. By the way, there's a sweep here too. I grab this, extend it forward, and I can roll this way. Very effective sweep, a barrel roll. We're not really focusing as much on follow-up sweeps, but that is there. And that's actually, I first learned it as a gi sweep back in the 90s. I go arm lock, don't get it, or rocking chair, he yanks out. And I want this, but he right there. I'm gonna go right to here with my knee through. Now he could roll the other way too. That was the same way. He could roll the other way, yeah, to the right. And see, I can stay with it, and I get up again. And then I fall off to the side. I could be like this, right? And I've got it. I could even still hold it from here. I could go here. He continues trying to roll before I get it. And then here's where we go. I end up here, and I sit up. And then I go to hug his face. And I can go back to a calf crush.